for loops. Hey there, Dr. Computer. It's me, Dan Case. Anyway, I was just wondering, what is a for loop? Came across it the other day when I was learning Java, and I just really don't get it. Well, Dan, a for loop is a commonly used loop in Java, along with the while-do loop and the do-while loop. If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you. What you're going to learn today is how to write a for loop, what the different parts of a for loop do, and how to answer a question using one. This here is the basic structure of a for loop. As you can see, there's three main parts inside the bracket, and the instructions on the outside. So we have, first of all, the for word over here, which indicates it's a for loop. We're using a counter variable called x, but you can call it anything you want. And this here is the initialization, where we set the initial value of the counter variable. This determines when the loop will end, so as long as it's less than 11, it'll keep running. And this is the increment expression, which shows how much the counter variable is going up by. So the plus plus means it's going up by 1. Over here we have the curly brackets, and inside them we put any instructions that we want the loop to execute each time. You know, there, Com, those curly brackets over there look a lot like my face. Yes, anyway, Dan, here's an example of a for loop in action. So we've used a counter variable called count here. We've set it to 1. It's going to run when it's less than 11 and go up by 1 each time. And the instruction is output hello. And as this loop runs 10 times, hello is outputted 10 times. Now we're going to see how to write a for loop in BlueJ. So our question is, write a program in Java that takes in 10 numbers, adds them together, and outputs the total. So let's see how this is done. So here we are in BlueJ with our template. First of all, we're going to initialize our variable, so we're going to initialize the integer count to 0. We need a number variable as well, and a variable for our total. So we're going to write our for loop now. So for count equals 1, count is less than 11, count plus plus. So we want it because we want it to run 10 times. Then we're going to make number equals input int, because it's an integer, enter number, and we're going to make the total equal to the previous total plus the number. And outside the loop we're going to write output total. Okay, so now let's see it in action. So we're going to input any 10 numbers. And there you see there's the total, so it worked. So now it's your turn. Try out this question and I'll put the answer up soon. Write a program in Java that takes in 5 numbers and outputs the average. Pause your video now and try it out. Here's the answer. If you didn't get something like this, try again. So, how do you think you did now, Dan? Well, I actually think that I did quite well. And you know what? I think I actually understand it.